Hey, this is Kool. I'm about you for a few minutes of your time. Hello from the land of TV. This is Kool. I believe the movie reviews go on for too long, which is why I developed minute reviews. You could review in 3 minutes less, or I take a strike. And if I get 3 strikes, I have to follow the penalty box for the movies I do not want to watch. Today on the show, we have Heaven Can Wait, which was suggested to me by my friend's father, actually, for something totally unrelated. We're not in widescreen this week because widescreen was a pain in the butt, and regular screen is just as good. I mean, this thing's square, you know, the screen is square, close to square, you know, it works out, just like everyone intended. So how long do I have to talk about this movie? That's up to my custom-made die. As you can see there, we're out of time. How long do I go on for? Let's find out. 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is kind of a shame because I actually had enough I wanted to talk about this one. Here we go. The movie is pretty good. It's I didn't find it all that funny. I mean, it's very old-fashioned, and you know, his hair looks like friggin' Mark Hamill's hair in Star Wars, which is the year after Star Wars. I guess everyone had that hair. I do want to cut to the players. So here, without further ado, please put your hands together and welcome to the inanimate players.
Whoa! Okay, I've come back from the dimension that was very similar to ours, except that they do not have the Oxford comma. And having come back to this, I have a greater appreciation of my thing over here. Oh, hey, look at you. It's someone who resembled someone I knew in the other dimension. Hey, have we met before? You know, I think we might have met before. Yeah. Oh, shit, I hope I didn't break anything.
Alright, I mean, you've seen that scene in a million things, so that's pretty much self-explanatory. And it also leads up to an ending that I'm really getting less and less satisfied with the more I see it. It was in Superman 2, it was in The Tooth Fairy, it was in, I don't want to exactly say what, because I don't want to spoil it, but it was in, there's another example I can't think of, but where something happens towards the end that I just find really unsatisfying when they do it. It's not that it undoes a lot of the things, but there's something, I mean, you all know the plot, is that a guy gets killed, or he's put on his body right before he's supposed to die, so he's put into someone else's body who has died but has not yet been discovered. The thing is, with this whole thing, that sort of makes sense because it's only when people die, but then something else is brought up, and it's like, this gives it a sort of a weird, different resonance. But, I'm trying to think of one of those other movies. I don't want to talk about exactly what happened at the end because, you know, you may as well make some time for this. It's pretty good. It's got that guy from Used Cars in it, too, as one of the guys who's a friend of mine. It does show it might be pretty difficult to convince someone that you're in someone else's body, even though with something else. But you eventually say some sort of secret that they have. Is there a reason to pull this one up? I don't know. It's a time. Frick, I just missed it. I'll count that as a strike. Anyway. I had too much I want to talk about the end, where I'm just like, oh my god, 1 minute and 30. I was hoping for a high roll this time for once. Still haven't gotten the, this side appeared, which I'm really hoping to show someday. Some people already know what that'll mean. But anyway, that's it from me. This is Kool. Oh, by the way, my queue is now totally empty. Suggest something, and the odds of it getting picked are pretty likely. If you want to. Anyway, that's it from me. This is Kool, and please drive home safe.
Fools! I mean, hello! I am Dr. Eyeballson, and I got something else to complain about today. Recycle thoughtfully? I shall recycle this bottle as thoughtlessly as I can. I shall pitch it over my shoulder without looking, and it shall land in the blue bucket with the brown and green glass separated. Wait a minute, you're just trying to get me to recycle. I shall do no such thing. I guess that's it. You can go now.